Creating constraints in Oracle Data Integrator. You can create constraints on the target data store in model level. The constraints created on the target data store are used to check the validity of data before loading the target. Consider the example where we need to create the below constraints on the data store trgmp, which belongs to trg Scott model. So we need to create a primary key constraint on emp-no column, not null constraint on ename column, check condition constraint on sal column where salary is less than 3000, and finally reference key constraint on dpt-no column where the data in the dpt-no column should exist in the trg dpt table. Let us see how to create these constraints in ODI. Start the ODI Studio. If you haven't started, click on Connect to Repository, select the demo login, click on OK. It will allow you to connect to the repositories. Then go to Designer, click on Models, expand the TRG Scott model. So identify the data store where you want to create the constraints. So your data store is trgmp. So now you need to define those 4 constraints on trgmp data store. Expand the data store. Now you can observe that there are constraints. So expand the constraint. Now you have to right click on the constraint and click on new key. So clicking on new key will open the key creation wizard. So here you need to specify the name of the key. So I am specifying the name of the key as pk_emp. pk means primary key. So here you need to select the primary key constraint. Now click on columns, select the emp-no column as primary key and move to the selected columns. So now emp-no is selected as a primary key. Click on save. So this is the way you can create a primary key constraint in ODI. So now let us try to create reference key constraint in ODI. So you need to create a reference key constraint on dpt-no column which should refer to the trg dpt dpt-no. So just right click on constraints, click on new reference key. So now select the table you want to refer. So your parent table is trg dpt. So now click on columns, add. Now select the join condition dpt-no equals to dpt-no. So the parent table trg dpt-no equals to the child table trg-emp dpt-no. Now click on save. So this is the way to create the reference constraint in ODI. Now create the check condition constraint in ODI. Right click on constraints, click on new condition. So give the name as ck1_emp or just ck1_trgemp. So select the condition as database condition. Now give here basically you have to click on launch expression editor, then double click on salary and type here less than 3000. Click on apply, click on OK. Check whether this constraint is basically correct in the database or not, because you are giving here database condition. This constraint will check by the database. Click on check button. So valid query. So type your error message here, salary should not exceed 3000. So let me modify the condition less than or equals to here. Okay, so salary should not exceed is the error message. So when your ODI finds the records which violates this condition, it will just display this message. Basically it will just insert this message into the error table, salary should not exceed 3000. So just click on save. So in this way we create the database condition. Now let's create the Oracle Data Integrator condition check constraint. Right click on constraints, click on new condition. So name the condition as ck2 check constraint 2 of trgmp. This time you select the condition as Oracle Data Integrator condition. Just give here, launch expression editor, double click on ename and type here is not null. Click on apply, click on OK and give the message ename should not be a null value, or should have a value. So this is error message. It's better you give an error message, should not be null. Okay, so if the ename like employee name you are getting null values, then it will insert this error message into the error table. Ename should not be null. Click on save. So in this way we create all the 4 constraints in ODI data store level. So in the next session we discuss how to enforce data quality in ODI. Thank you.